Oops. My bad. My visual for shizzle my nizzle. For Rizzle. Oh no. Your love is what I need. Hello, 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 everybody. How y'all doing? How is y'all doing? Ooh, hey. I haven't, girl, it's been so long since I've seen you on a live. Girl. Been a little minute. Hey. Oh my God. What's his name again? Boop. Shit. Eli. Oh, we're all both coming in here. What the hell? Yeah, you sure can, Ethro. Oh my God. What's his name again? Let's start with a J. I'm trying to figure out your name. I'm usually good with names and stuff for Boop. How y'all doing? It is a Friday. Joey. Hey, Joey. Joey. See, I got the initial right. Hey, China. How are you? I got the initial right. Don't tear me up now. That was you the whole time, Anila. Are you serious? I didn't know that was you the whole time. You didn't even say nothing. That was like your name. Okay. $20 or more, you can choose your own deck, ladies and gentlemen. But if not, I'll use my regular schmegular deck that we got going on here. What was your question? What's my husband Jabbar feeling towards me? Okay. Jabbar's feelings towards his wife, Anila. Jabbar's feelings towards his wife, Anila. The Emperor. Are you guys, you know, in good term right now, or are you separated, or what? What are Jabbar's feelings towards Anila? Why does it look like he... I don't know if this is him being stubborn or he thinks you're stubborn. I mean, because the Aries card came out. Okay. He could be seeing, you know, he could be set in his ways right now, set in his mind. We had an argument or conversation. Yeah. So that's how he's feeling towards you. That's what it's picking up. Because I'm like, why does he look like a little upset? Because you have the Five of Wands and the Emperor. That gives me like I'm upset. Okay. And he just refuses to change his mind right now. I just feel like however he's thinking is how he's going to keep on thinking. He's very stubborn right now. You have not been texting him. Okay. All right, I will check, guys, whoever just sent. He thought that you're arguing. Yeah, I mean, it's possible you could feel like you're trying to be argumentative. Now, you do have the Five of Wands here. Um, he's just kind of refusing to see your point of view right now or anything. That's what the Hangman reverse would be saying. And it seems like that's a hill he's willing to die on right now. Like, look, I ain't budging. I ain't changing my mind right now for shit. He's refusing. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, he's refusing to see your point of view, your perspective. Okay. And that's what we got. I'm not either. You both are digging your heels in. Okay. All right, Tamisha. Now when you say what's your what's the T? What exactly? What do you specifically want to know, my love? Remember, $20 or more. You choose your on deck. And Tamisha, go ahead and choose which deck that you would like for your reading. Well, I can't really say that, Anila, because me as an Aquarius, I'm not that stubborn. It really depends on your moon signs, okay? People got to understand compatibility is more than just your sun sign. You have to have your moons to be compatible, to have a decent shot at having a harmonious relationship. Okay. Well, he's a Libra moon. I'm not like that as a Libra moon. I'm the type, I'm very agreeable. Unless you're trying to like be disrespectful, that's different. Yeah, it's probably his Capricorn rising, but it's not his Libra moon. It could be his rising or whatever his Venus is in as well. Okay. But you also have to understand the Aquarian men are different from Aquarian women. You know, completely different. Just like Aries men are different from Aries women. So yeah. But like I said, that don't really matter, especially when it comes to communication. Who knows? Like even his Mercury could be in Leo or a Earth sign or something. Okay, there's a lot of things that make us who we are and why we would be stubborn, egotistical, or Scorpio, something like that. Okay, but he could be a Libra moon all he wants, but I'm not like that as a Libra moon. I'm actually someone who doesn't like drama. So I don't do the arguing. I don't do the, oh, I'm right, you're wrong. Like I don't act like that at all. I just want to be peaceful at the end of the day between us. That's all I want. So yeah. I don't know what type of Libra moon that is or he is. Hopefully, you know, you have his date of birth, his time of birth and everything on point, because Libra moons typically are not like that. But if he does have some signs that lean towards that ego, Capricorn, yes, Aries can have it too, Leo, okay, Scorpio energy in his chart, he could be that way, okay? Yeah. So anyway, Tamisha, let me see what you got. Okay, Tay, I will check. Yeah, my rising is in Gemini. Like, I'm fully, like, I don't know. I'm just not argumentative, you know? Now, if you're trying to play me on some weird shit, then that's different. Like, you trying to, like, come for me and I didn't send for you, then yes, I will check you. But other than that, I don't like to argue. Okay. Okay, we're going to get Joey together. Tamisha, are you here? The deck on the right. Okay, let's do the deck on the right. So specifically, what is it? A general reading on what, honey? I gotta know exactly what you want to know. The guy I'm with now, he's also a Libra moon, so we're both we're not argumentative at all. Like, But my child's father, he was a Taurus moon, for example, and all we ever did was argue because he was so damn possessive. My way or the highway. He always had to be right. He always had to get the last word. He's super stubborn. He loves to argue, okay? I don't like that shit. All right, Tamisha, what's next in life? I will go over who I have, please. Guys, once I'm done with Tamisha's reading, everybody deserves a chance to have their reading uninterrupted. So let me do her reading and I will go over who I have. What's next in life for Tamisha? What's next in life for Tamisha? Okay. What's your sign? You have the Nine of Swords. As for what's next, you're gonna have to you are worrying, Tamisha, about something here, okay? There could be a situation that presents itself or that's already around that worries you, okay? You are in your head. I feel like, you know, if it is a situation that's going to come to you, you're going to overcome it, though. Whatever you're worried about, you will overcome it, okay? You'll be just fine. But you're going to have that resilience, you know, that strength, that courage, that confidence. That's what the strength is all about, you know, to overcome whatever it is. You have the Ten of Wands. Something may make you feel stressed out. I don't know what it is, okay? You know, I don't know if you just generally struggle with anxiety. If you do, that could be all that it's talking about here. But I do feel like you're experiencing some kind of mental stress in the, as for what's next, okay? Or fears even. What's next for Tamisha? What's next for Tamisha? What's next for Tamisha? You struggle with anxiety? Yeah, use your intuition with whatever this is about, Tamisha, because I feel like, okay, Eli, if you could relay what I just said to the chat, I will check donations once I'm done with the reading, okay? Everybody deserves a chance to have their reading done with no interruption. So once I'm done, I will tell you who I have. All right. You could be stressing about money as well, okay? Even if you're not right now, but a situation could come up to where you're a little stressed out, okay? It could be like an unexpected bill. It could be something that you need to pay off, that you need to pay. Okay. I do feel like you need to focus on saving money as well. Okay. Because if an unexpected expense comes up, then you're going to be stressed out like that. Okay. But I just think that overall you do have stress. Okay. But I feel like Spirit is saying you have what it takes to overcome it and you will be fine. Okay. I feel like you're trying to achieve balance in your life in some way, shape, or form. And just you may be feeling like you have a lot on your plate, you know. You try to balance things out here. Okay. But girl, you are going to be just fine. Now you have the sun. Yeah, you're going to be just fine. Okay. I do feel like by the end of Leo season, you will feel much more optimistic, much better. Your happiness will return, okay? Your mental clarity will return, okay? Like you're not going to be so stressed out and whatever this is by the time summer is over, okay? August is very significant for you, okay? What's next for Tanisha? But yeah, definitely make sure you take the advice I told you about the saving thing, okay? Because again, even if right now don't seem like it, this is a prediction, okay? It could come up a situation to where you need to pay for something. You owe something, whatever it is, and you might be stressed because you don't have it. And I don't know, maybe you might get help or ask for support from somebody, which I feel like you will receive it, but still, like, just for future references, that way you don't have to be so stressed about it, to make sure that you get into the habit of saving something, okay? You got a few more cards for Tamisha. What's next for Tamisha? And I feel like there may be a fire sign in your energy, Tamisha. Okay. Could be like a Leo. Yeah, I feel like it's someone you know already, but you kind of have like unfinished business with them. Oh, I got hiccups. Could be Aries. I have Virgo, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody, I feel like somebody is going to return or some shit like that as well, and I feel like they want another chance or some shit, okay? Apparently they still have feelings for you as well, whoever this person is. But I mean, this may even be somebody who needed to work on their own finances and themselves as well. Okay, that could be why they walked away from you. Okay, they needed to work on themselves. Are those your placements you just said, or are you talking about the person you're dealing with? Yeah, this is a connection. This is somebody that's returning here, honey. Someone that you know already, that's a soulmate. 6 of Cups coming back into your life. Okay. So they ghosted you or walked away because they needed to work on their own shit. Okay. That's what I feel. Well, I'm not gonna get, like I said, I only mentioned zodiac signs just for the hell of it. Okay. But ultimately, even if he's a Pisces, that ex could still have fire in their chart or something. So it's not always the sun sign. Okay. Or hell, it may not even be him. Or, I mean, hell, it don't even matter what zodiac sign you are. A Pisces can still show up as the Emperor. A Pisces can still show up as the Sun. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's more of the situation. So I wouldn't place too much importance on the sign. I just mentioned it just for people's sake. Okay. But yeah, this is a soulmate connection coming back here. They needed to work on their shit. And they feel like they can't be without you any longer. The separation is something that they don't want. Okay. So they're coming back. Tell me more about this 5 of Pentacles. The Death card. I feel like, yeah, this person may have had money problems that they may have not told you about or something like that, okay? And that could be why they abandoned you or just walked away or shit just didn't go the way it was supposed to, okay? The Devil reverse would indicate some form of, codependency problems or something like that this person has, okay? This person probably got some problems. I don't even damn know. All right, so what does Tamisha need to know about this connection here, since it is showing up for you as for what's coming? Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay. Oh my God, Joey, let her get up. What? Okay, guys, look, I've been doing this shit for about 10 years, okay? So, I don't know. It just comes to me, and I'm just telling you everything that the cards are saying. Okay? Be confident in yourself, Tamisha, okay? Be confident in your skill set, what you bring. Move with that purpose, and you will clear up these financial worries or whatever that is, okay? That could pop up, okay? Your situation will get better and less stressful, okay, by the end of summer. And then with this love situation, it's something about balance. One person is giving too much in this may be someone to where things didn't feel balanced with them, okay? I don't know, there was not a balance, okay? But I feel like coming around, this person's trying to bring more balance. Apology You can expect the apology that you want to hear. And bottom of the deck as well, abundance, you've done the work, abundance flows to you now. So yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be good to go. All right. Whoever that person is, seem like they trying to maybe man up or, you know, yeah, probably man up and step up for this connection, okay? All right, let's see who I got next. Okay, I have Tamika, then China. Yep, I have Tamika and then China, okay? And then after China will be, let me see. Taylor and then Joey, okay? If you paid on Apple Pay, let me know what number you sent from. That way I can go check. Where is Tamika? And go ahead and choose the deck that you want, Tamika. 012 Melody. Okay, give me a second. Eli, let everyone know if the video stalls. It's just because I'm checking my apps. There's nothing wrong with the live, okay? Mel, you will be after Joey. So you have, I'm on Tamika now, then China. Um, you probably have like 3 or 4 people in front of you, I believe. Yep, I do leave the live will be posted each time. So you can go back and replay it. Where is Tamika W? Because I'm going to go ahead and move on to China if she doesn't answer. Is that you, Tay Main? You're Taylor. Okay. Tamika hasn't said anything. China, go ahead with your question. And you could choose your deck. Okay. It's China. The middle one. Okay. Let me put my mic on real quick. Joey always clocking my tea. Ooh, Joey gonna clock my shit, ain't it? Yeah, you're right. I actually need to go get some water for sure. Alright, let's see what we got. Will China's current job offer her a position with more money? Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. Your job will offer you a position with more money. But it might take a little while to come in though. I feel like maybe by Scorpio season it would come in. Okay. It's October, November. So I mean, we're not that far away from there. We're about to be August soon. Probably like maybe 4 months or something before you get that higher position, higher paying position. Yeah. So now I got the Four of Pentacles. So that's double confirmation that within 4 months that would be available to you. Okay. Either that or, they would, I don't know. This could even be a raise or something. But I don't know. I think I told you I felt like there was gonna be some, you might have a choice as well. Let's see, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I thought my mic wasn't on. I feel more strongly, China, that there may be something else that offers you more money as well, quicker than your current job would. Okay. And you might considering just leaving, okay, and accepting that other offer that's gonna come along, okay, as well. Yeah, see, you're gonna have a choice, Two of Swords. So the answer to that, once again, it could take a little while for you to get that more, more money from your current job. I'm hearing it could take up to 5 months. Okay. But at the same time, I do feel like another opportunity could present itself sooner than 5 months. Okay. But that would require you to make a change with death and to accept another position. Okay. But that's up to you. Did you have another question? Trying to see what I got next. Okay, so Taylor and then Joey. You're very welcome, my love. When was the other opportunity? That was indicated by the Page of Wands. So I feel like if you are applying, then you would probably get good news at least before the summer is over. I do feel like Leo season would be that time. Okay. Anytime between now and the end of Leo season. Okay. So at least somewhere within the next like 5 weeks, you could get an offer, better paying job. Okay, see? I swear to God, I think I'm more psychic than I give myself credit for. So I pulled the Leo card for the timing. So again, it would be like by Leo season that you could get a better position, but you have to really want it. Okay, you have to apply yourself. That's what the King of Wands would do. If you want it, you can have it. Okay, you just got to put in that work and apply and go after it. You'll be able to get it sooner. But if you just sit around waiting for your job to offer you a position with more money, you're probably gonna be waiting at least up to 5 months. Um, so at least till like Scorpio season, or like maybe even towards the end of the year. Okay. He last said, warning, pretty will read your situation. Jerry was like, let her get up. Oh, Lord. You guys are funny. All right. Tay, it is your turn. Update on the situation with the Aries. All right, Taylor's situation with Dylan. Hold on, did you say for the month or August? For the rest of this month. Okay. Have you talked to him? What's likely to happen between Taylor McLean and Dylan, please, for the rest of this month? So what's likely to happen is the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups, okay? So this alone as a reader doesn't tell me communication just yet, but it does feel like a new beginning in love is possible and that it could be brewing behind the scenes. Um, so the Three of Wands is about something that's on the horizon, something that you're expecting that is coming in. So how many more weeks do we have left in this month? I'm trying to think. Shit, somebody let me know, y'all. The rest of this month for Taylor and Dylan. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what's your sign? So yeah, I think I feel like because after 3 is the 4, so I do feel like a reunion is coming. I do. Okay. But I feel like, it may not happen until I'm hearing like it really could be during Leo season. Okay. It could be August. Okay. It could be August because I'm getting a time frame of 3 to 4 weeks. So somewhere within like 3 to 4 weeks, yeah, there could be communication from him with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And this communication could lead to a potential, reunion and a new beginning in love between the both of you. Okay. Going for this 3 of Wands for Taylor and Dylan. 3 of Wands. Taylor and Dylan. Yeah, see his card comes out here, so I do feel like he's already trying to manifest. Oh, girl, he's trying to manifest a fresh new start with you. Yeah, he's trying to manifest something new with you. That's what he's doing. Okay. I feel like he's your twin flame or something. This is kind of giving me keeps talking about some kind of reunion here. Um, and I feel like when he reaches out, he may suggest something that's a little, well, I don't know. I can't just say full on date, but it feels like something low key to where you guys could catch up. Okay. This could even be, hey, let's meet for a coffee or let's meet up at a park. Let's talk. Something laid back. Okay. So don't expect for him to come at you all dramatic. Okay. He's definitely still cautious, but it feels like his heart is open to a potential, new beginnings with you here. Like I said, the time frame I'm giving you is 3 to 4 weeks. So between now and the next 4 weeks, he could potentially reach out. Okay. Not between now. Sorry. Within the next 3 weeks to 4 weeks. Okay. So 3 weeks from now takes us to like that first week of August. So I'm feeling like somewhere at least by mid-August you could hear from him, or maybe even by that third week of August you could hear from him. Okay. All right, what does No. Her and Dylan. All right. So it says wait, the timing is not right. Yeah, so it's telling you to wait, be patient. Okay, he is coming around. You can be completely open with this person's vulnerability. A new love or recommitment to love is going to develop. Yep, see, the new love card already came out. So, yeah. I definitely feel like he wants to offer you something stable. He may not have it all figured out yet. Okay. But I feel like he's trying to step into his masculine. He's trying to step up for sure here. Okay. So after Joey, I will have, what's her name? Melody? Is that you, Melody? All right, my love. Joey, which deck did you feel drawn to here? Oh God. You just had to come in here and give me these kind of questions. Mental one. Hey, you chose the Aries one, huh? All right, let's see. Mm, Joey. Joey. Mm, oh. All right, so how is this month going to flourish for um Joey in love? How is it going to flourish for him in love this month? How will things be for Joey's love life this month? Okay, so we have the Tower in the reverse. Joey's love life this month. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands reverse. So, okay, so I feel like when it comes to the situation here for you, okay. So I feel like August is bringing like this really lighthearted energy for you in love. Okay, it's bringing a lighthearted energy. It doesn't feel romantic. Okay, it doesn't feel romantic right now, Joey. And I feel like with the Tower reverse, there may, the Tower reverse is that card of, uh, there may be some sort of foundation, or belief that you may have about a situation that may not necessarily be exactly what you think it is right now. Um, so the Tower would show up in situations to where, you may be holding on to some kind of some kind of false belief right now about maybe where you stand with somebody or something like that at this time. Um, I do feel like, there's, a lot of conversation to come your way with this individual here. Okay. This could be a fire sign. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Virgo. I have Pisces. I have Scorpio. Okay. But it also feels like there's a lack of foresight right now for this connection. Okay. Like if this is something that this person may want short term, or maybe you want short term right now. Okay. If it's not you, then it would be them. So it's like you flirt. You will be flirting a lot. Potentially, maybe even see each other. Okay. I don't know. I want to say hook up. It could be hook up. Could be. Okay. But it just seems like it's based on just kind of like a sense of like lightheartedness and pleasure, and just good times, fun times. So it doesn't feel it's like heavy in terms of like romance or romantic intent is what I'm trying to say. Okay. But I don't know. I do get something about spending time or at least talking a lot. This could even be like FaceTime and stuff like that. A lot of flirting. Okay. But at the same time, you have this Five of Wands reverse. I don't know. I'm not going to say you and this person will get into an argument, but it's possible you could butt heads about like where things are going or what you want and what they want. Okay. That might cause a little conflict. Okay. Yeah, that might cause a little conflict. You got the Three of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person could be a fire sign. Okay. Because I feel like this person finds you attractive. They love the energy that you and them have. You guys have a lot of chemistry and all that, but it's not giving me that this person is like has romantic feelings for you right now. Okay. And that's not to say that that could never happen, but I just think that's just the dynamic that they have towards you and kind of where they want to keep it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you and this person are like long distance. That could be a factor. Yeah, we got Aries energy, but I feel like there's an energy of somebody wanting to maintain their independence or their freedom right now. I don't know. I don't even feel like it's just you that this person is thinking like that with. I just feel like this person overall may just want to be independent, um, and be like a free spirit. I just don't think that they are even really necessarily looking for love right now. If anything, should they looking for fun? Okay. Um, but yeah, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, it feels like there's a strong sexual energy and desire here as well. So you and this person could hook up. You guys could really hook up quite a bit or something like that. Um, but yeah, other than that, no, this is not giving me commitment right now. It's not giving me romantic intention right now. Okay. It's giving me a whole lot of attraction, a whole lot of lust. Okay. A whole lot of conversation. Um, and that's it for now. Melody, you can go ahead and type your question, my love, okay? You can type your question. You are going to be next. And choose whatever deck you want. All right, so it's crazy, Joey, because you have rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So whoever this freak is, okay, may not be for your highest good right now, okay? Considering what kind of mindset they are in, okay? Like I said, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is strong. You got all the fire cards coming out. Okay. Then it says different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So, and that goes back to that Three of Wands in the reverse. Because upright, this would signify I could see this future. I'm ready to embark on that journey. Reverse is like I'm not ready to embark on that journey, and or I don't see that future with you right now. Okay. Or somebody who may be looking for something more short term. Okay. So different pages. Hey Don, welcome back. Means something here. You know I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you raw, honey. I'm gonna give it to you. Really ain't gonna steer you wrong, no matter how much I love y'all. You know, gonna have to tell y'all the truth. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Perhaps at some point in time, you know, hurting you or telling you what they may end up telling you, because the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords is that communication, like explanation, like, hey, to be honest, I'm not really looking for X, Y, and Z. I think that we should just be friends or keep it casual. Okay. That can cause some obviously heartbreak. Um, and I feel like this person would feel some kind of way about, like, you know, telling you the truth and hurting your feelings like that, but it's not like they're intentionally trying to hurt your feelings. Okay. You and this person are just, you know, on different pages. Okay. And aren't looking for the same thing right now with each other. Because you can have passion with somebody, but passion, you know, often gets, you know, misconstrued as like a genuine connection. When sometimes it could be infatuation. Okay. But from those cards as a reader, I can't just say, oh, this is like you and this person have a strong connection. Okay, emotionally. I can't tell you that, because wands are short lasting. It's all about the lust, the energy, the chemistry, but that doesn't equal compatibility, and that does not equal romance. Okay. So yeah. We meet a lot of people, we might have a little spark and all that stuff, but that doesn't mean, you know, that's the person you're meant to be with. Thank you, my love. So did you have another question for me, considering what you donated here? His birthday is 7/2. You're a Gemini, he's a Cancer. Uh, okay. No, my love, I do not take YouTube payments because YouTube robs me of the money. Why should me as a creator, I'm going live, why should YouTube be taking money out of my lives? It's not even no ads. That, you know, if there was ads, that'll be different, but no. That's why I only do PayPal, Chime, and Apple Cash. That's it. I was gonna say, you also have the choice, C Sanchez, to send your payment through my website. Okay. Prettyintuitivetarot.com. Okay. Choose your donation amount. Choose whatever reading matches the amount that you want to donate. And you could just use that and put your credit card or whatever. Okay. Um, it also gives you the option for, you know, to pay through your Cash App. Okay. If that's what you have on my website, it gives you that option. Or you can even do Afterpay as well. Okay, so you want the Five of Wands. Okay. Okay. What are William's true intentions with Melody, please? What is this Cancer's true intentions with Melody, Gemini? Yep, 555. I'm glad you caught that. And thank you so much for the 222 confirmation that you sent me, Melody, because I've been seeing that all week. Literally. So when you sent that, I was like, oh, here we go. What are William's true intentions with Melody, please? What are William's true intentions with Melody, Gemini? So his true intentions is Judgment and Devil reversed. Okay. Is he new to you or what? Do you have a history with him? What is William's true intentions with Melody? I'm not gonna lie. I think this person knows that he needs to work on himself. There's something about him that's toxic, some kind of habit, something's wrong with him. Okay. Um, in terms of, oh, hold on, because YouTube might shoot. Okay, I have to take this devil off of the screen because her tits are out. Ooh, and his dingling. Oh Lord. YouTube gonna get me. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't hide that. Um, how the fuck did I miss that? Yeah, I feel like he doesn't really have any intentions right now with you, Melody, because he's working on himself. Okay, he has some karma, some karmic shit that he needs to clear up here. Okay, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with himself. Okay. I don't know if you can sense that about him, but yeah, he has some work to do on himself. Um, so right now, it kind of feels like he's trying to take things slow and maybe just kind of be friends and have like not just a casual relationship because I don't feel like he's a player. The Knight of Pentacles is not a player. I just think that he just wants to take things slow right now with you. I don't feel like he has any romantic intention right now. Okay. I keep seeing the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about spiritual growth and elevation and transformation. So I feel like he knows that he needs to definitely work on himself, Melody, before he would consider being with you like that. Okay. Yeah. It's either he needs to work on himself or he needs to release the toxic patterns that he's learned from his past or been through. So his past relationships or stuff like that could be still have like some kind of hold on him, and he's trying to break away from whatever that was. It could have been a toxic relationship. Okay. Um, whether he was the problem or not, it just feels like this man still has some shit to clear up before he can really think about love or offer you something. But he does like you. I just feel like he's trying to be friends with you right now. Okay. He's trying to take things slow. And I also feel like he could kind of have a focus on money as well right now. Okay. Yeah, so you see what I'm trying to say? I feel like he's trying to rid himself of like heartbreak or something like that. Um, it feels like something about, like I said, I can't even tell if he's actively involved with that person, but I will say that it's something about his past, maybe relationship that was maybe toxic that he's still like trying to uh like get rid of, energetically here. Okay. So I feel like he definitely needs more time. He could have got his heart broken in that relationship. So that's why he's so cautious now. All right. And whatnot. So I feel like he likes you, but he may not even try to like tell you that or show you that. He may not even want you to know how, you know, that he likes you just yet. And as soon as I said that, we got the moon. This is like when you're gonna keep some shit to yourself here. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's wounded from his prior relationships or something like that. He's on the fence, he's guarded, and that's why he's moving slow. He may have trust issues for sure. Yeah, he has some trust issues that he's working on here. So it's gonna take some time before he will let you in that way. Okay. I'm seeing he could do it maybe somewhere within like somewhere within like Virgo season. By Virgo season, maybe you would see more vulnerability from him. But right now, he's just not going to be all open with you. Okay. He's going to give you like bits and pieces of openness, but it's just not going to be as deep or, okay, or as much. Yeah, he probably was in like a toxic relationship and that shit did a number on him, which is why he's like that right now. If there's one sign I don't take heartbreak lightly, it's definitely Cancer. Okay. For sure. They take some time to really get over that shit. They will hold on to that shit for a long time once they've been hurt. Do I have anybody else? Tamika hasn't said nothing, so um would things ever be serious between Melody and William? Will things ever be serious between Melody and William? No, not right now. I'm sorry. It won't be serious anytime soon like that. Okay. I got the same cards that came out already. I got the Hermit. I feel like he could potentially ghost you again. I don't feel like communication is going to be consistent with, okay. He's going to be taking his sweet, 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 and I'm talking about slow ass time to come around to that. Okay. So with the Fool, yeah, I feel like it's best for you to just keep your option open and keep moving forward. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. You know, you will ultimately feel disappointed. Okay. Because of this pace and how he's treating the connection. Yeah. And then you got the Three of Swords. So I feel like his trust issues are just way too abundant, and eventually you will just end up moving forward, even though it'll hurt you to do so, but you will. Okay. What's your moon and rising, by the way? Of course, that's what I say. I mean, I could sit up here and tell people lies all day and make even more money, because people love hearing lies. They'll pay you forever. There's a lot of psychics out there, especially the ones on a TV screen. Oh, I'll tell you your future. They tell you also some shit you want to hear so you can keep paying them. But I don't know. My conscience is not like that. So I don't steer anyone wrong. I act with integrity. That way, you'll continue to do business with me in the future. Because if somebody's telling you all these good things and it's not happening, eventually you ain't gonna want to do business with them. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's what I see for you and him right now. Okay, yep, I see it went through. So what was your question? Chris Dollar, what kind of crazy damn story? Hold on. So your name is Crystallis and his name is Carlos and he's a Capricorn and he only seems to hit you up. He says he's busy, but he only seems to hit you up for sexual rendezvous and liaisons in your car. Okay. And he asks for nudes as well. So with sexually charged messages. And you want to know his intention. Crystallis, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now we know better than that. We know better than that. All right, let's see. Crystallis and Carlos. What is Carlos' intentions with Crystallis? Crystallis. Carlos Capricorn intentions for Crystallis. Carlos' true intentions with Crystallis. Carlos' true intentions with Crystallis. What is Carlos' true intentions with Crystallis? This individual, his intention is to let you down. That's his intention. His intention is to lie, okay, to deceive, to hurt you, not once, but maybe more than that. Okay, each time he gonna hurt you, he lifts you up and he put another sword and another sword and another sword and another sword. Okay, the Five of Cups is a card of disappointment. So if someone has the intentions with the Seven of Swords, they intend to lie, cheat, steal, anything that will come with being sneaky. Seven of Swords. Okay, they intend to maybe even string you along. Okay, but it's a game that he's playing with you. Carlos, true intentions for Crystallis, please. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so I do feel like this is somebody who's operating as a single person. And I feel like regardless, I kind of feel like this person just wants to be single. I don't even feel like they want a relationship. Like, I think he's comfortable being single with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, he don't even want a relationship, but he may just, because he wants sex, obviously he'll go about it, he'll try to get it from you just by lying. Okay, Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck. This is what his goal is. He may be manipulative, okay, to get what he wants here. Typical player action. Queen of Swords reverse, that's manipulation. Okay, Scorpio moon, oh Lord, oh man, see, that right there is a red flag in itself. Okay, do not ever be with a Scorpio moon. They will deceive your ass. Highly sexual people too, so they are very lusty. um and they get down like that. So his intention is to manipulate you, to say all the right things, to be charming, so he can get them draws off and get what he wants. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse, I hate to say this, but I feel like the Queen of Swords reverse is somebody who can say nasty things to you. So I feel like, let's say he don't get his way with you, right? I feel like he could resort to like verbal abuse, or just trying to gaslight you about things. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse is an air sign card, so it's the worst version of an air sign, and the worst version of us air signs. Whew, you don't want to meet it. Okay, if we're unevolved, we will fuck your whole reality up. You won't even know if the sky is really blue outside. Shit, if we tell you it's purple, you probably be like, yeah, it is purple, baby. It is purple. Okay, so yeah, uh, that's what he's going to do. He will resort to verbal abuse, even if it don't sound like that right now. But I do feel like If his tactics don't work and you don't let him get any, he's going to eventually become very mean. Okay. And he's going to try to fuck with your mind to break you down mentally. That way he can get what he wants. Okay. Which is kind of scary. All right. So that is his intentions. It doesn't look good at all. I don't know why people still trust Capricorn, man. I don't trust them at all. I've never even dated one. They just come off to me as like they scare the fuck out of me. Capricorn men scare me. He did say it's only lustful and I'm weird. Okay. Well, again, that's the mental warfare, honey, that he's trying to start. That's why he's telling you that you're weird and stuff. He's trying to basically uh he's trying to gaslight you and make you question certain things. It's already starting, but he's doing it very subtly. Okay. It's gonna get worse. So if I were you, I would check that right away. Apparently his strategy right now ain't working on you. So he probably might deploy even worse strategies soon. Okay. To make you question your worth and make you question yourself. And so he can get what he wants. Calling you weird is that's right there is also weird. So he's very weird. You don't want to be just a sex object to somebody and he think that's weird. So that shows you that women have to understand, if a man has no regard for your comfortability or your boundaries, he is a red flag. If you tell him something makes you uncomfortable and he does not take any kind of heed to that, that man does not care about you. He cares about himself and getting his needs met. That's it. That's a telltale sign. You tell him some shit and it don't matter to him, tell him how you feel about him calling you weird and see how he responds. Because I guarantee you, if you tell him that's not nice, okay, and I don't like the fact that you called me out my name or whatever, yeah, he's probably gonna deflect. Okay. He's going to deflect. And he probably might fuck around and tell you that you're too sensitive. I just heard that. He gonna tell you that why you being so sensitive or some shit, and that's part of gaslighting. He's minimizing your feelings. Okay, that's what he's gonna do to break you down mentally. Any questions about anything that has nothing to do with this live needs to be submitted to my website through a web a form, because that's not the right protocol. Because I don't know who you are. I have to look you up, okay? Because maybe I already sent it and you didn't get it. So please contact me through my website. Do things properly and give me between up until 3 business days, excluding weekend, as my website says, and I will get back with you. Okay? If he quack like a duck, then he is a duck. I should take him face value. Thank you for confirming that he calls me bro. Yeah, okay. So that's another sign. If a guy's calling you bro, he's either immature and stupid, okay, and or he just does not care about you. Simple. I can't even think about the last time I heard a grown man use that kind of terminology. Bro. Hey, bro. No. That's something they'll talk to their friends like that. But I mean, calling a woman that's crazy. I would not accept that at all. That'll be his first and last bro that he ever told me, and he'll be blocked. And that's the thing about you being a Sag moon, because I know Sagittarians, they're naturally very optimistic. So for your moon to be in Sagittarius, that means that you try to see the good in people very, very often. You know, even if you see the red flags, like you try to you look at their potential more than who exactly and what they are. Okay, you make excuses for them. That's what y'all do. But disrespect is disrespect. I don't. That's one thing me. I don't play about that. So the first time I'm telling you, the first time you disrespect me, if it's some real harsh shit, there's no coming back from that. If it's something to where I feel like, okay, we could work it out, we could, okay, cool. But it got to be something real minor, you know. Um, but other than that, the first sign of any kind of disrespect, I cut you clean off. Because once people get comfortable with lying to you or disrespecting you, it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. You know, if you keep letting people play with you, it will never ever stop. Because you got to understand, especially for men, you're teaching them what's allowable. So if you allow him to call you bro, you don't check him, nip that shit in the bud right then and there. You allow him to keep whatever talking to you crazy. Men are very simple people. He gonna learn. Okay, well she lets me talk to her like that. This is okay, simple, and he gonna keep doing it. It ain't gonna ever stop. So you gotta, and that's just not just for him, but any man. When they get disrespectful, you need to cut them off cold, cold. Because the terms of interacting with me, how I go about dating and relationships, the terms of the agreement is no disrespect. If you disrespect me, you're done. I don't give a fuck how cute you are. I don't care what you think you like in bed. I don't like that at all. I'm not a mean person. So if anyone's mean to me, then that'll be the last time I talk to you for sure. I've cut off friends for shit like that, and I don't ever talk to them ever again. Once you get rude, I'm done. I'm blocking him. Thank you. I can move on. I have other men offering. Girl, look, there's so many men out here, honey. There's so many men out here, honey. You spread your wings, okay? Do not settle for no freak like that, please. Please. I don't even understand why women settle for that type of treatment. Okay? That man is not that goddamn special for you to be sitting around, letting him, talk to you however he wants to. There are men out there who will respect you the first time, and you won't have to tell them how to treat you. Oh, don't call me bro. Don't call me the. You know, you won't have to tell them that. And what's important is dating a man who has sensitivity. If he doesn't have any sensitivity to him, meaning he has no empathy, he's going to be an asshole. Okay, you gotta not just with him. I'm letting out all the secrets, but you have to observe him in his environments. How does he treat people? Is he rude? When you go out, does he treat the waiters like shit? Okay. Does he talk to people like shit? Does he have road rage? These are all the signs of a maniac. Okay. If he comfortable enough to just talk to strangers, like he gonna talk to somebody he's familiar with just like that. Okay. So you gotta test, these men character first and see how they are, as a person. And that'll tell you a lot about how he's gonna treat you. A lot. No, don't be delusional, honey. Do not be delusional because this is the first phase. Okay, it's gonna progressively. get worse. Bro is gonna turn into bitch. Oh, okay, look, I'm sorry. You know I'm fucking blunt. I'm sorry. It's gonna turn into bitch. One day he's not gonna say bro, he's gonna say hey bitch. And then after bitch go probably gonna be whore. After whore is gonna be slut. It's gonna be all type of nasty derogatory stuff to tear you down. He oh my goodness. He calling his stepmom out of their name. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know. Like I don't accept that kind of talk at all. I can't say I've ever had a man who talked to me like that at all. But you gotta understand, sometimes I'm not blaming you, but it's in your energy of what they feel like you will allow. So if you carry yourself in a certain way to where they know I cannot just disrespect her or I'm done, then they're gonna do that. They gotta feel in your energy that you are strong by yourself, that you have morals, values, and most importantly, you are somebody who doesn't need a relationship, who's not desperate. So once a man can sense that this woman is not desperate, he knows he can get his ass cut off. Okay. He just got to feel that. And it's not something you tell a man. Oh, well, you know, they don't, guys don't listen to all the talking shit. They go by your actions. What do you allow me to do versus what the hell do you say? You say you don't want me to call you bro, but yeah, you texted me back and you let me come over, you let me do all this extra stuff, but you just said you don't want me to call you that. Okay. Simple. That's it. That's it. Once they could sense when they talk to you that you're not with bullshit, they not gonna bullshit you. In terms of I'm talking about like being disrespectful, they're not gonna do that because they know they just can't get away with it. And sometimes people do shit to people because they feel they can get away with it. That's it. That's it. It's simple. Because I wish a man would open his mouth and come at me and call me a bro or any kind of bullshit like that. You get cut quick, clean off. Okay. And it's gonna be a long time before you ever talk to me. Probably in your dreams, but not in reality. Okay. I let freaks know from the jump. Something that's non-negotiable for me is disrespect. I don't disrespect you. Do not disrespect me. We get along fine. Simple. We'll be good. We'll be good to go. What you tolerate is what they're gonna continue to give you. Okay. So if I were you at that point, Crystal, is the first millisecond that man came out of his mouth and called me something other than a respectful terminology for the type of woman I am, that would have been all I needed to hear. That would have been all I needed to hear. Okay. I don't play about being called out my name or anything. Now, if I'm being a bitch, I mean, shit, call me a bitch, right? If I'm being rude to you, then hell, you got every right to come at me the same damn way. But yeah, sometimes it's your aura. You have to walk like you are a woman with self respect. You have to walk it. It's not just talk it. You got to walk it. It got to be felt within your presence and your energy that you're not desperate. Because when these men can smell, because men are more smarter than women. These women think, okay, they know what the hell they be doing. Okay, so if they could just sense and smell a woman who reeks of desperation. They could smell it. It's like a shark could smell blood easily. They could just smell if you're desperate, if you need validation, if you're insecure, and that's perfect for toxic men because they know you're going to be an easy target. That's just the truth. So don't ever give a vibe that you need a relationship with a man. You want one, you don't need it. You can keep it. He can go ahead and keep that damn relationship. And as soon as they know that you don't need a relationship, they're gonna know that they can't just say whatever they want to say and you'll accept that shit. at all. Because these toxic men out here, they know that a lot of women want love, and it's okay to want love. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, love makes the world go round, just like money. But toxic men, they take advantage of that. So a healthy man wouldn't. He wouldn't just be like, oh, well, she wants love a lot. Well, let me take advantage of her. No, that's a toxic man's trait. A narcissist trait. Prime. Prime narcissist trait. So, as a woman, you hold your own. You hold your own. Okay. He needs to see that you're independent from him. He needs to see that he ain't stopping no show. One monkey don't stop a show. Okay. And to weak men, that's gonna intimidate them, and that's good. You want that. You want them to be intimidated. That way, the weakest link is already cut off. He took the trash took itself out. Okay. That's it. That is it. Um, Weak men are intimidated by women who are independent, because they know you don't need them and you're not desperate and you're not going to do everything they say. Okay, that's the problem. So they run to, sometimes you think it's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are worthy. They just run to women who are weak because they are unhealed, unevolved men who are parasites looking to leech on a woman's soul to feed their ego. Simple. And if you're not part of that program, they're gonna treat you and be done with your ass. Simple. See me, I already cracked the code. I already figured it out. I never let other guys treat me that way, but he was my first boyfriend. I don't care if he's the first, the second, the third, okay, the premier. Do not ever tolerate that kind of foolishness from a man, okay? Ever. There's so many men out here. Go get you another one, okay? That's it. Just go get you another one. You know, especially if he's a grown man. Those men, men rarely change after a certain age. Sorry, they're not. If he's already an asshole, it's really unlikely he's not gonna be an asshole. Okay, stop trying to change grown men. Okay, go get you one that's gonna do what you need him to do and be what you need him to be. Okay, simple. You want someone respectful? Find a man who is respectful out the gate, and you need to let them know. Because I let men know right away what my deal breakers are. I just tell them straight up. If you lie, you're done. I don't care if it's a white lie, a yellow lie, a black lie. You lie, you're out. Deceive, you're out. Disrespect, you're out. Simple as that. And as long as you know that, you know, hey, now the ball is in your court to perform. We'll see what's the best dance you got. We'll see what's the best dance you got. Simple as that. Absolutely. If they tell you some shit, some little lies, it's gonna turn into the big ones. Okay. It's gonna be just bigger and bigger each time until the final boss lie just defeats your ass. Okay. Yeah, a liar. Once they lie, just get rid of them. Okay. Because I've always said I'd rather be hurt with the truth than a lie. I'd rather you tell me straight up and let me cry it out, whatever the fuck it is, than you know be lied to and be taken through hoops and be gaslighted. That takes a toll on your mental health, being gaslighted. Okay, then you really don't trust nobody because people try to distort, and fuck with your head and shit. So yeah, me, that's a non-negotiable. I was right about and he's did he start to show that ego? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still available. I don't have anybody in front of you right now at all. I just been talking. That's all. You have to create a, 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 a fear of loss in a man. Okay, not to purposely like try to fuck with his head, but he has to understand and know, if I do that, I will lose her. I will. So you have to be strong and stand on business. Okay. So if you told him about lying and he lies to you, okay, you say, oh well, I'll just forgive him. It's the first lie. So a man is very simple. He's gonna think in his mind, okay, she told me she don't want me to lie, but I just lied to her and I'm still in the game. Why is he still in the game? You need to tell him, look, the jersey's coming off, the jig is up, you're done. Okay. I'm going to send 2 questions for 2 different people. Okay, sounds good, Sai. You know, simple as that. I don't care if it's a little lie. I don't like lies, period. It makes me uncomfortable. Just tell me straight up what it is and what it ain't. Ain't no man dingly that damn good in the world for me to sit around and trade my self respect. Oh, well, in bed, he's so good in bed and he's so cute. You know how many men are good in bed out there and are cute? How many men match that exact description to the T? You know, there's so many men that could do the same goddamn thing. I'll be damned if that's my reasoning for dealing with some freak. I'm not doing it. That's it. So once a man consents that you're not the type of woman that he is going to talk to like that, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. Okay? That's it. That's it. Okay, Sai. Let me check. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so if you want 2 different people, and for 20, I won't be able to do 2 different people for 20 because the first question, okay, is already going to be 20. Because I'm going to give you that detail for you in the Sag. Okay, so um, you'd want to send at least another 10 if you want the other question. Okay. Oh, Lord. Just send an extra 10 for that. Y'all, the person who is uh unstoppable and dangerous is a person who is okay with being alone. That's the person you cannot control, you cannot manipulate, you cannot use, okay? Because you have reached a level of self sufficiency. You want a partner, you don't need a partner. Once your mindset changes like that, you won't have to deal with people keep acting like that, okay? That person needs to know that you're okay by yourself. Simple. That's it. All right, Sai, oh, shit. Which deck did you want? Say, which deck did you want? So was his ego starting to come out and all that other stuff? And that goes for friendships too. Once I feel like you're disrespectful, you do not respect my feelings, you do not respect my boundaries, you just discard it. Whether you feel like it's right or wrong, you're done. Simple. I have nothing else to talk to you about. Done. Who's Khalif? Is that the Sagittarius? Oh no. I think those Sagittarius is the Oka. What is that? What the hell? Where y'all be getting these people with these names from? I'll be like, damn. Khalif is a Virgo. Let's do the Sag first. Is Khalif going to come? I had asked you if he was starting to be. Was he? Did you feel like he was starting to have his ego problem or something like that? Like I told you, I told you. I told you, I'm not gonna lead you guys wrong, okay? I already knew exactly what he was about to start doing. Is Okizi going to contact Sai, please? Is Okizi gonna contact Sai? Is Okizi? I feel like he does intend to contact you, but I just don't feel like it's gonna be soon. Um, I don't know. I feel like he's trying to figure out what to say. Okay, communication stopped because a man's not gonna just tell you, "Hey, hi, my name is Okizi and I have an ego problem." Being silent, silencing you, holding back, those type of things are always a part of somebody who has some kind of ego problem. Just simple as that. He don't want to be vulnerable, like I told you. Okay. Is Okizi going to contact Sai? Yeah, he's fighting himself. He is fighting himself. Five of Wands. Is Okizi going to contact Sai? I feel like he does think about you, and he thinks about it. And again, I do feel like he has like some kind of feelings towards you. Like he does feel drawn to you. Okay. Part of him wants to just soften. Okay. But at the same time, he's battling with himself, honey. Okay. Simple as that. So it's gonna take him time to come back around. I feel like you could probably hear from him. What are we? July. I feel like you could hear from him somewhere maybe within the next 3 to 5 weeks. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe 3 to 5 weeks. You could hear from him. He's still apparently in his feelings about what you said with the Four of Cups. Okay. He's showing up as being ignorant, rejecting you right now, rejecting communication, refusing to see whatever. Okay. So it's usually somebody who's very stubborn. Okay. So what made Okizi go silent on Sai? What made Okizi go silent on Sai? What made him go silent on you is the Five of Pentacles. Why did Okizi go silent on Sai? Okizi. The Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, I feel like he's very defensive, and I feel like he's trying to act like he doesn't care. These are all the things I already told you about. This is all a part of having an ego problem. This is all about being not wanting to be vulnerable. Okay, he's conflicted between his mind and his heart. His mind is telling him to be logical, rational, don't give a fuck, and then his heart is the Queen of Cups, which is soft, vulnerable, loving. He's at war with himself, honey. Okay, this man is at war with himself, and look what's showing up at the bottom of the deck. This is the ego card. He has an ego problem. Simple. Okay. He needs to work on that for sure. He needs to work on himself. Simple. Six of Wands belongs to Leo. Okay. This is when you're kind of on your high horse. You want to come off like you're unbothered. You don't care and all that extra stuff. Five of Wands. He's fighting with himself. Okay. That's all it's about. And then what's even worse is that he's making himself to be some kind of victim here with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. He's purposely making it seem like you abandoned him and you didn't care. Like, I feel like he's victimizing himself here. Okay. That's what he's doing. This man is literally victimizing himself. So in his mind, he's looking at it, well, you left me. Well, you did da da da. Like, he's not necessarily even taking accountability for anything based on his energy. Okay. Nope, he's not. What he's doing is, I wonder if he got some Taurus in his chart. What he's doing, he's acting like the King of Pentacles. Okay. So he may be putting his money into his job, into work. Sorry, not his money, but putting himself into that. Okay. All I need is money. And, you know, he's one of those dudes who just thinks that money is everything. And that he's unbothered. And I don't know, girl. I don't even know how else to describe it. But he's just giving off that vibe where he's victimizing himself over the situation. All right. Who else next? Oh, you have a second question. Yeah, you did. Can't say a word again. Yeah, I feel like anywhere between, really could be between now, or not even now, but like maybe the week after next week, maybe up until like the last week of August, he could reach out. He's trying to figure out what to damn say. So let's talk about Khalif. Is Khalif going to contact Sai? Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles. Is Khalif going to contact Sai? You got... He is going to contact you. But I don't really care about his reason for contacting you. I don't really like it. Okay. But I do feel like he'll contact you actually soon. He may even try to like come see you or something like that. I'm seeing nighttime, the moon. But I feel like he's hiding something when he does contact you. And I feel like, what is it that he's hiding here with the moon? When Khalif contacts Sai, what's the moon? How long have you guys been separated, you and Khalif? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like he's coming in for sex. Okay, he's coming in for a sexual connection. Okay, like with benefits. So I feel like he's the type. Ooh, Well, I'm not getting he would pay you for sex. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he would like get you nice things and do things for you in exchange for sex. Okay, I know that sounds bizarre, but I just see him coming in and out. I don't see him coming in stable. Okay, the Knight of Wands is a lustful card. Okay, yeah, and you got all these cards of like control or him wanting like power over the dynamic between you two. So he may feel like he could even control you with money. Okay. He may feel like, okay, well, if I, buy her nice things or take her out and, she'll, keep giving me what I want. Simple as that. So he feels like he could just buy your love, which is strange. Okay. And I wouldn't even doubt if maybe he even has a third party. Because now we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks that he could buy your affection here. That's how he's approaching things with you. Yeah, he may. I wouldn't even be surprised if he does have somebody. Um, okay. Although I'm not fully just getting that. Okay, the Two of Cups could be, that yes, he does feel a connection with you, but people could feel whatever they want to feel. Um, that doesn't mean he's ready to commit or to take this seriously or that he's the right man for you. Okay. What's love without commitment? What's love without being trustworthy, without being consistent? So fuck the love shit. Okay, because me, I don't even think about that anymore. Okay, that's just a piece of the pie. That's the piece of the pie. Just loving each other is piece of the pie. But we need way more than just we love each other. That's not gonna be what ultimately keeps us together. Okay, we need, there needs to be trust. There needs to be effort here. And I don't. He's not doing either of those. Okay, he's coming in hot, ready to have sex. Okay, may want to spoil you with gifts or buy you stuff. He's a Virgo. Makes sense. Okay, in exchange for a sexual relationship with you. That's just the truth. Okay. King of Pentacles does not mind spending money to feel happy. You know what I'm saying? He holding on to the coin right here. You can see him. When he gonna do it any day now, honey. Eight of Wands very quick. I don't know if you have him on social media, but social media could be where he contacts you. Okay. Eight of Wands could be a matter of like within 8 days, okay, or less. But it's gonna happen very soon. Definitely within the next couple weeks. Okay. He gonna contact you. He gonna hit you up at night too. Okay. Mark my words. You have him blocked on social media, so how is he supposed to contact you? If you have him blocked on the phone and he knows your number, he could just call you. Uh, he could call you no caller ID. He can call you from a fake number. There's still ways. Being blocked doesn't stop anything. If a guy really wants to get to you, he can get to you. Take it from me. My ex wanted to get to me. That motherfucker sent me an email. That motherfucker sent me an email. Okay. He'll probably call you through your phone then. Communication is communication. So he'll probably call you through your phone at night, hit you up on some what you doing shit. You know. And that's gonna be that. Knight of Wands, he is a player though, that's for sure. Yeah. That's why I said in the beginning that I felt like he was gonna come see you or something like that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is him offering you a physical connection. He may offer you money. Okay, he's a cop. Shit. Oh, he got that money. He literally will come in and offer you money, to carry on a sexual relationship here. Okay. Is Eli still here or anything, or y'all left? I think Eli left because usually he would have still been saying something. It's been a minute since he said anything. I think that his ego can't take that I cut him off. These lights stay up. Yep, you're gonna be able to come back and listen to it. If the live freezes, I'm just checking my other apps to see if anybody donated. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with the app. It is cold as hell in here.